And good morning, dearest viewers. How are you doing? Sorry that run a little bit late here. We're trying to get Fizzy on, and he's got responsibilities and everything that goes along with that. So we're just waiting for him. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Hello.
Yo, let's get this party started.
Okay. Well, the stream's up and running, so
Oh, nice.
welcome.
Hey, everybody.
We're just a few hours away from the winter update. Are you excited, Fizzy?
Yeah, I am. Isn't it? Oh, let's see. It's gonna be out at like 11 our time, I want to say. So that'll be fun. I may or may not sneak onto Halo in the middle of the day just to see what's crack-a-lacking. But that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, no, for sure. We'll see what time I'll check it out because you know, it is a voting day today, so I need to go out and do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Everybody,
yeah.
I don't know how you feel about voting, but I don't know. As a true blue-blooded American or whatever, red-blooded American, I'm like, it's your civic duty to go vote. But I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Politics are their own game, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean, it's been really nice actually hearing stuff from 343, with
I know they've been so active recently.
yeah. They're actually telling us about stuff like it's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm also sorry if I do sound a little quiet. I went to an enduro cross, and you can't be quiet at an enduro cross.
Is that right? I did not know that.
Yeah, dude. You gotta cheer, you gotta stand up, you gotta try and get t shirts and all that kind of stuff. You gotta show the other side who's freaking boss.
So with Endurocross, is it something where it's like one team against another, or multiple teams against each other, or individuals against each other? I have no,
Yeah.
I've never been to Endurocross.
Yeah, so essentially it's a race like when it comes to enduro, it is pretty like one everybody's against everybody essentially. Like there are different teams as far as like dirt bike like companies go, but yeah, it's mostly like just like a normal race like in NASCAR or anything. There's one winner followed by two like semi winners depending on the heat. More than anything, they were like trying to interact with the crowd, and they were doing the different sides of like who could be the loudest, and obviously our side won because my voice is completely dead now. But
You single-handedly won, made the day.
yep, exactly. But yeah,
Well, yeah, I could
sorry.
hear it. I couldn't hear it when you first got on, or when we first got on, but yeah, I could hear it now. You were like,
I'm trying really hard. It was funny because we also did D&D on Sunday as well. So like, the character that I play is kind of like more of like a softer, like spoken kind of character, and they're all like, please don't try to do your voice any harder because we already can't hear you. So,
like you need to speak. It's like we already need you to speak up, so please don't.
yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, in other news, they released another video going off the whole entire 3D tier battle pass. Uh, it looks good, but I was hoping to get Carter's like shoulder like thing. Shoulder pad that's It's in the game. But
Yeah, I was a little disappointed too because of kind of like a similar reason because like I said it on I think on like the last stream that we were on where I just really just wanted them to release everything, like all the Mark 5B armor sets that I know are in the game's files already.
mhm,
And it doesn't look like they're doing that, at least in the Battle Pass. And so it makes you wonder if they're going to end up doing it like in the Ultimate, like as Ultimate rewards or something like that, which is kind of lame. But then
yeah,
again, like I'm not too mad about it if that's the case because it sounds like they're going to make the getting the Ultimate rewards week over week way easier than they used to be because they're not making it based off of like game modes you have to play. It's just certain achievements you have to get that you can play any game mode. So that's okay. But
yeah,
but I wanted I wanted I also wanted, Carter's pads or
mhm,
shoulder pads. What I also wanted to be able to get like um let's see, is it even in the game's files? I'm looking. Uh It doesn't look like they're gonna have the JFO helmet as part of that battle pass. They're doing the Hazop, looks like, but not the JFO helmet.
yeah. The
So,
JFL helmet apparently is coming in one of the winter. They basically said that it would come in the December event pass or
mhm.
something like that. They said they were gonna spread them out between that one in December and the one in January. So hopefully those pieces come.
Yeah, and I recently played a little bit of Reach, and so I was just kind of going through and customizing my own Spartan for that, and I realized that just looking at that winter battle pass for the event and stuff like that, and what they've already got in the game's files, and they're already still missing so many helmets. And helmets are kind of like an integral part of what makes Reach Reach. But then, of course, you've got the shoulder stuff, like the shoulder pads and like
Mhm.
the other different cosmetics and stuff like that. I was actually really surprised too that they only were releasing one. Um, with that, they were only going to release one like skin as well.
Mhm.
I was especially surprised by that just because they're still not doing like cross core with that particular piece. It's still only just with visors as far as I'm aware. So
Yeah.
it still just feels like they're just yeah, just kind of it just feels a little limiting, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, come on, 343. Give us all the armor pieces, all the stuff that you've been holding out on. There's tons of more Reach armor. Oh, and sorry, Corndogisha, I didn't see that you were coming in. We have a question for Fizzy. What's the question? I totally forgot about that. Cause I know that we've talked about maybe doing like a one shot with you at some point in time, but I'm not sure if that's the
Oh,
question.
for D&D.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah, if that's something you'd be interested in.
I definitely would.
Nice. Okay. Yep, that was the question. I'm better at
Nice.
remembering than the average bear. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely would. I have a couple of characters already like kind of written up already. Just depending on like what I want to end up using them for and like what the setting is gonna be.
Hmm.
Whether it be like a full-on campaign or like a one-shot, either which way, kind of like what you were saying. But um, but yeah, I mean, just depending on like the setting and kind of like what we are gonna end up doing. Like, I also have like a few other ideas
Hmm.
for characters I've wanted to play, and so yeah, I am at least mentally prepared.
Gotcha. Awesome. We'll have to plan sometime to do it, and we'll see if I come up with a new character too, or I don't know who would be DMing. Maybe it would be me for my first time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Unscathed DMing.
Oh, also in news, dearest viewers, Fizzy and I did our recording of the podcast that we've been talking about for many, many a time.
Many a moons.
Yeah, it's great. We did, we had a good time recording it. Just need to do some a little edit, some intro, the fun stuff.
Yeah, it's really exciting, guys. I feel like we had a really good discussion. Kind of going and going back and talking about Kenobi. Kind of just giving some of our thoughts about that show, and of course, it's kind of nice. I was a little worried that it was going to be like too late to talk about Kenobi, but honestly, I feel like because we've both watched a little bit of Andor and stuff like that as well, adding some more context to the universe and therefore to the story. Um, I feel like it was a really good discussion. I'm really excited to finish up that series and then just kind of whatever we decide to do from there. Um, yeah, it'll be a good listen. Hopefully, you
Yeah,
guys will enjoy it.
no, for sure. And I mean, it's still kind of staying in the spotlight a little bit as far as like news for it kind of goes. Like apparently there was an interview with one of the directors that came out not too long ago that people are talking about now. So it's still kind of in the spotlight. So hopefully I'll be able to get that out sooner rather than later. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see, like I don't know, like obviously like how much, um, how many like hits or anything, or like what if it's gonna get really like, what am I trying to say? Like I don't know if it's going to like interest a lot of people, I guess. I mean, everyone that's probably here is probably hopefully gonna go listen to it, but I'm
yeah.
really excited to see like if we get like some comments or if we get like some discussion going, because that's kind of the thing too, is that like a lot of what we talked about with Kenobi, I mean, we were pretty serious about it. I feel like for the most part, I mean, we kind of joked around a little bit because, it's us, you guys. But um but that being said, I feel like we had like a fairly serious discussion about the episodes that we talked about and just kind of like the state of Star Wars in general. And so, any discussion we can have on that too, I love talking about that with just about anyone. And so, feel free to, when you guys go listen to it, drop some opinions, obviously respectfully and all that stuff like that. And we can kind of go from there and have a great discussion. So it'll be fun kind of doing the rest of the series too for that regard, because obviously we talk about the first two episodes, and the first two episodes I think are probably the ones that the least amount happens in that series. And so as we go along there'll be a lot more to talk about, and that'll be fun.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, we'll keep an eye out for any other news to kind of incorporate it in if there's anything else. But I mean, than anything, we're just talking about the story and everything along those lines. And uh, I mean, we like Fizzy said, we've incorporated a couple of things from like Andor and just kind of like talking about that kind of stuff, just to enhance the experience and hopefully say things that haven't already been said.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah. Is there any other news that you want to talk about, Fizzy, before we get into some games?
No, I think that's about it, honestly. Like, there's just been a lot of hype around the winter update, and so I think, well, obviously by the time we get in on Thursday, we'll have a lot more to talk about when it comes with that. But um, and it sounds like too, I guess, with the winter update, they're gonna kind of like there's a couple of things that I guess 343 said they weren't going to do that now they are including with the winter update, or at least before the end of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so that are good, that I'm really excited about. So we'll see if they end up delivering on that. I think one of those major ones was fixing desync, for example. That
Yeah.
was something they originally said that wasn't going to be part of the winter update, but now they already have a lot of things in place to fix that. And as a matter of fact, I was playing probably this weekend, and I noticed that for me, because I don't usually have a lot of problems with desync personally, but every once in a
Mhm.
while I definitely do, and I already noticed it was a little bit better. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. That's good at least. Like, I mean, a good majority of the time I don't really have problems, but every once in a while I'll be like, I was behind cover, or like I've had it like happen to other people where like people will go around corners and I'm like, wait, how did I get that kill?
Well, yeah, and then like another frustrating thing that I know that you and I have both experienced, especially on the stream, is, like ghost melees or,
Mm,
stuff like that, where like supposedly we got hit, but that never seemed to happen on our side.
yeah,
And so that's part of the desync they're fixing, is they're fixing kind of like those ghost melees where like if two people do hit it at the same time, it's going to be like 99.9% guarantee that you're just going to trade.
yeah,
Um, and then it's kind of the same thing with energy swords, whereas like energy swords has kind of been a little bit of like who can spam, either the left mouse button or whatever the hit button is on controller the
right trigger.
fastest. Yeah, whoever can spam that the fastest is going to be the one. But basically, instead of just like trading hits, you're just going to end up one-shotting each other. So it's going to be trading that one shot, and you guys will both die, which I feel like is a lot more fair and a lot less annoying than what has been the past.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Um, and something that I think you'll be personally excited for is that it sounds like they are finally heeding the request to speed up the swing of the gravity hammer. So,
Please, yes.
so that'll be good.
Yeah, man, I'm so tired of how slow it is. That half the time, like, I don't feel like the physics really work with it either. Just like, please. Does my game just freeze? Oh no, there it goes.
Oh yeah, mine almost did too. It looked like it was gonna go. Like the little UNSC thing that pop up in the bottom
Yeah.
left corner. Yeah, another thing that I hope that they bring back out, I didn't realize that they had done this, but there was like a Halo anniversary little pack that they brought out at one point, I guess, when Halo Infinite first came out. And people were talking about them hoping that they bring that back, because there was a lot of people that weren't aware of it, I guess, and so.
Yeah. No, if I remember correctly, another thing that they were kind of saying was that they were going to bring back uh, the ultimate rewards from like the first couple of weeks, season 1 and 2, so that people could, actually get them. With the fact that it's only 10 instead of the 20 now.
Nice.
Yeah. So, hope that becomes a thing. I don't remember there being a lot from season 1 that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like so mad that I missed that. Because I remember it mostly being emblems and just kind of picking and choosing what I wanted. Oh my gosh, I'm sucking this around so bad.
Okay, it's just Social Slayer, man.
Oh, hello. Oh, dude, I almost got Elden Ring the other day.
Yeah?
Well, yesterday I went over to Best Buy and I was just looking around, and it's down to like $52.
Oh,
So I
that's
was
still
like,
more than I paid for it.
how much did you pay for it?
I paid 50 even.
Was that just off of Steam or what?
Yeah. Yeah, I would not. I would not. I would still not buy it at that price. I mean,
Yeah.
not saying that it's not worth it, but like if I would, I don't know.
Uh huh.
I'd wait till it goes on sale or something.
Yeah. No, for that one specifically, I'm like, I wonder if it'll like, do anything when we get over to Black Friday.
Oh
But
yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence about getting it because I am like not that good when it comes to these kind of games.
I've heard it's a lot easier to play it with a controller. Like I have
Uh
a friend, him and I, because there's like a mod for PC where you can actually play together. And so him and I played together probably a couple weekends ago, and he
huh.
uses controller on his computer to play it. And apparently it's a lot easier than keyboard and mouse like I do, so you never know.
Uh huh. I haven't bought myself anything. Don't you worry.
It's that corn doggy shit. I'm not
Yeah.
watching this. I'm not watching the Twitch.
Yeah. No, my birthday's in December, so. She's like, don't buy things.
Oh yeah. Well, we could never forget when your birthday is. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, like the only one that I really like considered about buying is Call of Duty, and that's just because I've been bumming off my brother so hard.
Yeah, honestly, I've seen some more gameplay of that, and it looks like it's a lot of fun. So I
Yeah.
would not blame you.
No, like once again with like for me, I feel like the more the merrier when it comes to like games. Like, for Call of Duty, they have that mode that's like essentially like a big team battle in Call of Duty, and to like have that, and it's like so many people on one map. There's so many people to shoot at, so you're not like there isn't that Call of Duty mentality to really just sit there and camp. So I find that really fun, and I've been playing like tons of that. Yeah. We shall see.
Well, you've got. Oh, that's the best to decide.
What's that,
So
sorry?
that'll be. Oh, my bad. I'm like yawn mid-sentence. So you've got little less than a month to decide, so that'll be good.
Yeah. Nah. I guess more than anything, I'm a little bit frustrated about another game. I was kind of looking forward to getting Konagisha a game for the holiday season, but that game doesn't come out until February, so that would be kind of lame. Sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I have been playing a little bit more of the newest Lego Star Wars. I've realized that it's not as good for PC as I feel like it probably is for console, and so I'm
Really?
kind of waiting for them to release a couple of updates for that one as well as for Halo.
Is it just buggy or what's going on?
It's just like I don't know if you've ever experienced this on like console games, but this is like a fairly common occurrence for like games that originate in console and then go to PC, where like it's just not really like super optimized, like control wise and even like aspect ratio wise for PC. Um, and so like some of the key bindings, for example, are like they kind of don't make sense. Like, there's no other games that have these same key bindings, if that makes sense. For PC, especially games of this type, and so,
Uh-huh.
um, and then you add in like the bugs and stuff like that, and so. And I've been reading a little bit recently about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, these are like really issues that only PC gamers have." So like, we're not sure if we're gonna do any bug fixes for it, but because it still works fine on like PlayStation or whatever. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
like whatever game developer. I don't remember who develops those games, but um,
Yeah. No, I know that there's been a couple of games that I've played that I'm like, these controls are terrible, but I'm trying to think exactly.
yeah, like when the Master Chief Collection first came out for PC, that was one of the major issues with MCC is that the only game up to that point that had ever come out Halo-wise for PC was Combat Evolved. So Combat Evolved was a really easy port when they decided to do that for MCC. All the
Yeah.
other games they released for MCC had only ever been on Xbox prior to that. Unless you like pirated it and like did some modding and then brought it to PC, which of course I'm not recommending anyone do that, but just saying that was the thing. But anyway, so because of that, a lot of the games for the MCC just were not super well done.
Oh. Oh, that sucks. And
Yeah, but they
I
fixed it.
do.
I mean, obviously it's a lot better now, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
buds.
like now it's way, way better. Like honestly, the controls for that are super good.
Yeah. No, like I'm really glad that with Halo Infinite you can like choose the like controls and buttons that you want them to have, because there has been some times that I'm like why is that button over there? I forgot what I switched around. I think it was the armor uh abilities or the equipment that I changed around. Where is this thing? Come here. Oh, holy crap, dude. That is just the worst place to put a hill, I feel. Like,
Yeah, this mode with this or this map with this is pretty chaotic, not gonna lie.
just throw
Yeah,
grenades.
yeah, you just gotta throw all their grenades. Oh, that was something with the winter update, I guess, like playability
Yeah.
wise, is they actually are reducing they're increasing the amount of time that it takes for a grenade to go off.
Yeah.
Um, to make it less grenade spammy, I guess. 'Cause there's been a lot of complaints from people about how much people spam grenades in this game.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that.
Ah, fudge. Okay. I did not see they were still on the friggin'
Yeah.
see they were still there. Oh my gosh.
No, and I'm not gonna lie, I do not like the way that they changed King of the Hill. I'd much rather have points than this weird um like loading sequence, I feel like it is. I just I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not a real big fan of Halo Infinite's version of King of the Hill either.
Yeah.
I've never really liked playing King of the Hill on Infinite.
Yeah. Like,
I feel really bad when they had King of the Hill on like competitive multiplayer. That sounded like it was the worst.
yeah. Well, once again, like, it if you're just like barely getting the hill, like you're not getting points for it. You have to hold it to the very end, and it's just, for me, not even...
Oh my freaking heck.
I mean, look at this. The guy, like, gets the sword, and then it instantly gets the hill, and then they can, you know, just sit there.
Yeah, I know, and the thing that makes me even madder too is the fact that it's like the more people are at the hill, the more that it's the faster it captures, and it's like that just
Yeah.
feels like some straight baloney.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you don't have a friend, like, or like your teammates, like, really helping you out, then you're pretty much
Oh my
screwed.
heck. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Please, more grenades.
Ah!
That was a phantom hit. But yeah, since Corndog Isha's figured it out, the game that I plan on getting her is the Hogwarts game that's going to be coming out in February. Or that I planned on getting her for Christmas time. It might just be one of those, oh, happy February. I'm just jumping around at this point.
I got so many kills that capture. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. Got him with a little rope-a-dope there. That was nice.
Thank you.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, okay.
I've had a very bad tendency recently to start throwing melees
Yeah.
way sooner than I should be.
Yeah, I realized that right after I said it, Corndog Isha, I'm sorry.
Isn't it 3 captures to win for this?
I thought so.
Okay. So this map is almost over.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Seriously, screw you guys.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, man. King of the Hill in this game is just terrible. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things where I think 343 is again like, oh man, like Halo players love to be sweaty all the time, so let's make this game mode more sweaty, less fun.
Yeah.
The exact opposite of what we asked for, guys.
Yeah. No, like, it's just like with, you know, the challenges and stuff like that when they first came out, like everybody was like, okay, so like it's going to be like Reach's progression system, and then we're also going to get challenges on top of that. They're like, nope, it's just challenges. And it's like they've been doing a lot better when it comes to challenges, but at the same time there's like times when you're just like, I have to get 3 back smacks. Oh, like how's that gonna happen?
No, I have one of the challenges I have right now is 5 sticks with grenades, and I'm like, oh, there is no way. There is no way. But I mean, it's one of those things where they're doing it because they want people to buy challenge swaps more. I'm convinced of it. because they want people to spend more money in the store,
Yeah.
and it's total baloney.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
and
so the beta for Match XP has got me really excited for that very reason.
yeah. And like I'm excited for like all of that, but I was like looking at it in the little like thing that they had, and I was like, this really does kind of look like the bare minimum. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Capitalism. Yeah. Ugh.
Capitalism. Late stage capitalism, am I right, pervert?
I love the current gaming industry right now. It's great. Finish the game later, right?
Are you kidding me? My shield was almost completely full, and he traded me right there?
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know, man. Sometimes, well, like all the time, I'm just like, how does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just like the boy,
Oh,
like 2 seconds ago, it was like, your shields were basically down. How did I not? What the heck is going on with your body over there? I'm really confused.
what up?
It was just more of like, their team like pushed in to get the flag, and then they all left.
Well, they're kind of ebbing and flowing, yeah. Oh, my bad. I totally stole that from
No, I was using the pulse carbine. It probably would have died.
you. Yeah, apparently they've buffed the pulse carbine now too.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually excited about because pulse carbine has always been a super niche weapon, so
Yeah.
oh, oof.
Yeah. No, like, more than anything when it comes to money with this kind of game in particular, I'm just like, so
Oh,
why don't you actually go the route of making more cosmetics? Because honestly, if
well, it's because they keep getting roasted every time they make more cosmetics because we found out like how they make more cosmetics, and it's literally
uh
just that they use like a color wheel, and they make more cosmetics that way. Like it's actually like stupid easy for them to make new cosmetics, and people have been roasting them about it for a while now, I guess.
uh yeah, well, like, especially when it comes to skins, I'm like, you can have so many freaking more colors, and like, you know, armor pieces that people would spend money on. I mean, look at freaking Fortnite and like how like successful they have been just making a bunch of different cosmetics.
Dude, go capture the flag. Yeah, that's true. Fortnite's really got that down. Especially with all their
Yeah.
collaborations with like other franchises and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
No,
This
man.
whole team is turned into bots now. Almost. Half their team are bots now.
Oh, dang it. I mean, I bought the freaking Luke Skywalker skin the other day in Fortnite.
Oh my gosh, I am so
No, it's totally fine. If he would have hit me, I probably would have died. I'm just gonna go down the center here. Take this. Do.
Oh,
Oh.
shoot. I was like, where the frick did he go?
Just don't run.
You should be fairly okay. I got your back.
Awesome.
What the frick? That was nice.
What happened?
Oh, I hit a guy with a cinder shot, and he used the thruster at the same time. He flew like halfway across the map.
Yeah, I also heard that the thruster pack's gonna get a nerf.
Yeah, I'm not super sad about that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the thruster is kind of baloney sometimes.
Oh no, dude, like for sure. Like if I have a thruster pack and I'm like right next to somebody, I know I'm getting a kill.
Oh yeah. I must have missed that comment, Cornagisha, who is so cool.
The Luke Skywalker skin I got in Fortnite.
Oh, yeah. That is cool.
Yeah. I mean, he has like 3 different styles. So he has like the New Hope style, the Return of the Jedi style, and then he has the like hood for that style as well. So.
Is it the hood from like the CGI Luke from Mandalorian or from Last Jedi?
From the very first part of Return of the Jedi, where he's going to
like rolling
like
up
talk.
to Jabba's palace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Word up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You, like just casually force choked a couple Gamorrean guards, you know.
Yeah. No, if if it had referenced the Last Jedi or the sequels, I wouldn't have bought it. But yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of force choke, I was watching the first because they have it broken down like episodically, even though like they're not episodes, like they don't go one after another. But I was watching Tales of the Jedi a little bit last week, and they've got. I don't know what Dave Filoni was going for, but he is like really trying to redeem Count Dooku's character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's one of the shorts is basically kind of like some kind of dispute between like some people and like a republic, like a super corrupt republic senator, I guess, and it's back when Count Dooku was still a Jedi and was the Jedi Master to Qui-Gon Jinn. So you have like a younger Qui-Gon and a younger Count Dooku. And he gets so mad at one point at this corrupt senator that he force chokes him almost to death until Qui-Gon stops him. So it's like, ooh, dark side. But in the context of the episode, you're like, it might be a little justified too, because this guy is a piece of crap. But anyway.
No, I get that. Like, I mean, Count Dooku kind of is written to be one of those characters that like is like the Jedi are like kind of bad, like have grown complacent and that sort of kind of thing. Like, doesn't really justify like some of the stuff that he does, but like he's not exactly 100% wrong, you know?
Yeah, and that's kind of how they base it too, is like, as he's choking the senator, he's like, your corruption must be taken, like, getting rid of, basically.
Yeah. Well, hello, Fire Squatch. Welcome to the stream. This will probably be our last match, but... Oh my gosh. I love having friends that are AFK.
my bad.
No, you're fine. Like, you're still moving around. Our other boyo isn't.
Oh! Got
Oh, crap,
yanked
hello.
right there. Oh, dang it. Now we have a freaking NPC on our side now. Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, at least he'll be moving around.
I guess so. Oh, seriously? The hill is like right next to the old hill? Okay. What the
Yep.
fuck? Dude, like, flew halfway across the map for that melee.
What?
Oh my god. More grenades! More! No.
Hey.
Halo bots are absolutely garbage.
They're better than Call of Duty bots, I'll tell you that much.
Well, there you go, I guess.
Oh my gosh, you were all out of shields. How did I not get one kill off?
Hey, I gave them a little bit of their own medicine. They decided to throw all their grenades in the world. I threw all the grenades I had.
But yeah, man, like, I don't know if you saw my TikTok about like the 10 like Call of Duty bots that ran like straight at me.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that was funny. Ooh, he got killed by a pulse carbine and an NPC.
Oof.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. How embarrassing.
Lost a planet?
Master Kenobi lost a planet.
Oh. I'm sorry, I was trying to read. You only download American spyware? What happened to your buddy's PC, dude?
Why are you downloading spyware in general? I'm so confused. That's a bad decision regardless of what country it comes from. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, talking about TikTok, okay.
I only download American spyware. Yeah, that American spyware is arguably worse, but that's okay. Anything owned by Meta is for sure going to screw your life up.
Don't you love that? Those loose cables? It's not working. Did you plug it in harder?
Plug it in hard. Oh. Harder. Oh, loose cables, yeah. That could ruin a whole rig. I ended up frying my power supply in my old rig due to a loose cable, so...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, loose cables, man. They're not fun. Would not recommend them. Oh, this is gonna be a fun hill to capture.
Oh, I've got this down. Maybe? If the freaking sword will go? Oh my gosh.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this hill guy. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Capture
I've
that
got
boy.
it.
I'm coming to be another meat shield. Oh, that sucked for that guy. Yeah, that's true. The CC.
How did that guy get the
CCP
sword
is
again?
pretty
What the
bad.
heck?
Oh, it's probably just still there from last time. Oh my gosh, hello guy.
Stupid door.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that they're doing with the winter update. They're actually getting rid of the lunge entirely for the sword.
What?
Yeah, they took it out. Because apparently you're not supposed to actually technically be able to do it. So it's like they were considering it as a bug,
Really?
and so they took it out completely.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I guess especially a lot of like their competitive players are complaining about it. So 343 kind of does everything they can to make their competitive players happy these days, and so
Ugh, I'm so sick of it.
oh
I'm sorry, but I could care less about competitive play.
yeah, I mean, I was a little sad that they nerfed the Mangler for their competitive peeps.
Yeah. No, dude, like, I when it comes to Apex or any other game and they've started to really go that route of, oh, we need to do this for our competitive players, I'm so sick of it.
Yeah, it's just the state of the video game industry these days. Like, wow, I got spawned all the way across the map. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's great. I also love how they've been spawning right next to it. It's been great.
Ay. No, yeah, it's just the state of the gaming industry. Like, they do everything they can to like try to build community through competitive play, but it's like they had a community before competitive play was a thing, so it's like they just completely ignore the history of a franchise and just do whatever they think is best, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, no, dude, I totally agree. I mean, I really do think that's why, like, Halo Infinite has, like, such lacking content as well. I mean, we have the Bandit rifle that is playable, people have glitched it in, and the only reason that I think that they're waiting until Season 3 to drop it is due to the fact that they don't know how it's going to affect competitive play.
Yeah, pretty much. I've heard that more or less. Like, I remember watching one of their competitive streams on Twitch, and somebody brought that up. And they're like, yeah, we just don't know how it's going to change the competitive landscape. And I'm like, hmm, well, okay, okay. It's kind of bullcrap, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
really,
like,
that just let it be broken. Nobody cares. Like, as long as the weapon's doing what it's supposed to be doing, it's totally fine.
well, and see, that's the thing is like a lot of these weapons and stuff they've done, like the debuffs or buffs, you know what I mean? Like, they've had to change weapons like how they work in the landscape multiple times before now too. So if you just release the bandit into the game, let people play test it, get some community feedback, and then change it after that, then that's fine. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
they've done with the pulse carbines, what they've done with the manglers, what they're gonna do with a plasma pistol. Plasma pistol's getting a pretty significant buff. They did that with the
Yeah.
Ravager. They're doing it with the commando rifle here pretty soon. Um, yeah, I mean, they've done that with almost every weapon in the game so far. So why not add another one that people actually want?
Yeah. I mean, once again, guys, this is Halo. This isn't Call of Duty or anything like that. Like, we straight up have, like, the way to win a game is to control the power weapons. Like, I don't understand why, like, that's, like, something that needs to be balanced or whatever. I don't know. I'm just so used to, like, Halo having, like, a fun community, and sure, like, there are settings for, like, people that do play professionally, but Halo's about getting together with your buddies and having a good time. And I think they're starting to realize that with the most, like, changes with, like, the you know, the challenges and whatever, and removing last Spartan standing because people want to play with their friends.
Yeah, I'm really excited about some of the more social playlists are coming out with the winter update to that regard too.
Hmm.
Like one they're taking out and they're gonna like rotate it every once in a while. This Rumble Pit. Um, they're gonna replace Rumble Pit with more like social playlists basically, and they're just gonna rotate Rumble Pit in and out, I
Yeah.
guess, in the future. And so that's really nice. And besides Last Part in Standing, I mean, I was reading something on Twitter about it, and Last Part in Standing was probably like their least played game mode
Yeah.
that they've had since um since Infinite has been launched. And so it's like I wonder why 343 nobody wants to play a FFA game that's or FFA game mode that's for a franchise where it's a party game franchise. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't compute.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man. I like just the like lack of social features as well. Like just like how hard it is to find people and everything like that. Sorry,
yeah, I agree, Fire Squatch. Yeah, that's a really good point. Super agree.
yeah. No, for sure. Like honestly, like well, I've like completely given up playing Apex recently. With their newest update, I've just been like it's so sweaty and they like changed a bunch of different stuff to make it so that competitive players could, do whatever they want and it's just like it's not fun. I keep getting third party every 2 seconds. Like I have died off the drop like 7 times and I've played 7 games.
Jeez Louise. That sounds not fun at all.
Yeah. Now I've like considered like deleting it off of my Xbox and just purely playing like Halo and Call of Duty or whatever other games I have, but
Yeah,
well,
I wouldn't blame you,
Fortnite.
man. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that sounds the opposite of fun. No lie.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, Fire Squatch. And what is SBMM? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm sorry, Em.
It's probably something super obvious.
Yeah.
Now I'm just waiting.
I don't know. The one thing that everybody's kind of skill based matchmaking.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. No, that's for sure. I don't know, man. And I'm not gonna lie, half the time I feel like skill based matchmaking doesn't even work. Half the time, like people
No,
are like pulling off like super like crazy crap, and I'm like, why am I matched with these people? Isn't this a school based matchmaking game?
well, it really doesn't make sense like in casual play. So like, if I recall correctly, I don't know about other games, but um, in Halo Infinite still, they do a little bit of skill-based matchmaking even in non-competitive, like non-ranked modes.
Yeah.
Still, and so it makes it like a really inconsistent experience. Because, like for example, I was having some issues with booting Halo Infinite because Nvidia decided to be even more of a troll than it already is and release a new graphics driver that made Halo Infinite basically tank immediately upon launch. So there was that. But
Mm-hmm.
but it just makes for really like um inconsistent experience because when I first booted it up last week and got it to work, I played a match of Fiesta, and I mean, I sent the screenshot to Zach, but I freaking destroyed. It was not even close. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I got like so many medals and stuff like that from that one Fiesta match. And then right afterwards, I played another round of Fiesta because I was feeling good about myself. And I got
Mm-hmm.
freaking it was the opposite. I got creamed. Like, it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
even close. Like, negative KD, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it was bad. And
Yeah.
so, like, yeah, it doesn't feel super consistent. And I guess even for ranked, I've heard a little bit about more about ranked, and like ranked is even worse, where it's like they used to have it. I don't know if they've changed it now with some of the newer updates, but I guess to where like ranked, you were basically guaranteed to win 1 out of 6 matches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it didn't matter what rank you were, platinum, silver, gold, onyx, didn't matter. Like, you were, no matter what your rank was, you were guaranteed to win 1 out of 6 matches because of how the skill-based matchmaking worked. So that just doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
Yeah. No, it's just terrible, dude. Yeah, Fire Squatch, bring back lobbies. Bring back the fact that we could just, keep playing and not get kicked out and then have to go back through and choose what we want again. Like, I don't know. I also miss the just random talking before you went into a match or like after a match. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand that people get their feelings hurt and there are some really toxic people on the interwebs, but still, come on, guys.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no,
Super
like,
true. Super true, Fire Squatch.
yeah. Like, once again, I hope it gets better, but eh, it's just ridiculous. Like, it just feels like all the time that we're kind of getting gaslit. Like, guys, this is a free to play game. You guys wanted a free to play game, and I'm like, no, 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 we didn't.
No, I would have rather paid a lot more for this game and had it good than not. I mean, I think
Yeah.
it's kind of like the weird thing where the video game industry is right now. It's like $60 games, like average price for games here in the US. Like, a lot of them are coming out unfinished anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them are still coming out really good. Either way, though. And
Mm-hmm.
so, but then all these free-to-play games. I mean, I think literally the only free-to-play game I've personally played that I feel like has actually done well with that model is probably Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I mean, it's still guilty of exactly what Fire Squatch was saying. Is it? There's just so many microtransactions. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I've heard of. I remember when the store used to actually be even more expensive than it is now, and I remember like parents talking about like boycotting Fortnite in that studio because it was like their kids would get like their credit cards and like rack them up
Yeah.
with all the little microtransactions. And I'm like, well, first of all, get your kids, but second of all, like, dang, that's creepy.
Yeah. No, like, I agree. Sometimes like the like shop prices are insane, but I feel like Fortnite is so much better with a lot of things. Like, I mean, right now there is a free skin that you can get by completing 50 levels. And sure, that's a lot of freaking levels, but it's still a free skin. And like they have a lot of events where like you get free pickaxes or black beans or that sort of kind of stuff. Their Christmas, for example, you get a free skin usually during that time and you get a bunch of free stuff. So it's a lot more, I don't know, user and kid friendly than, you know, a lot of games out there. Or like even this game, it's like sure like we have a couple of events now and again that like have free armor sets, but if you really want the cool stuff, you have to buy it or buy the battle passes. And I mean, when this game first started out, you're going to have to be buying every battle pass. It's only recently that they've been like, oh, we'll give you credits that you'll be able to earn in the battle pass. And it was like, that's like a standard thing. But yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard Overwatch is just terrible.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard Overwatch 2 in general has just turned into a freaking cesspit already. Like, it's just like straight up Blizzard cash grab.
Yeah.
And they didn't even do anything. Like, they didn't even really like put enough content or new content to really even justify a sequel. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, and like that's just terrible. I heard that you have to like play like an insane amount of hours to even get like a skin. So, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens, but the gaming's I mean, we have plenty of games. We have plenty of like decent content. Just everything that we used to have is not there, and that's what really sucks.
Yeah, I honestly feel bad for just the gaming community sometimes when it comes to this, because
Mm.
like I don't know, I just feel like there's so many gaming executives or gaming board or like boards of people for these games that are just sitting around going like, oh yeah, this is what the gamers want here, and it's like, okay, but like for the first time in history, you have direct access to something, a resource that can give you all the opinions of people and what they actually want, called the internet. Um,
Yeah.
this is the first time in history where you could actually make a game truly that your fan base or your consumer base or whomever you're targeting would actually want. And yet it just still seems so hard for them to figure that out for whatever reason. It's mind-boggling to me. How tone deaf these studios end up being.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. But anyways, we've kind of gone over our time, and I need to start getting ready to go do the voting stuff and all that sort of kind of stuff. So you guys have fun, but not too much fun, or else I'll be jealous. Keep an eye out for the podcast. Follow us on the social medias, TikTok, all of that fun stuff. And we'll see you on Thursday when we actually see what this winter update's about. Love you too, Fire Squatch.
See you guys.